Okay, we're halfway home. Let's see how round 2 treats you. Every question in round 2 is worth twice as much, so we got some serious cash at stake here. Let's get to it. I need a category. The category is, it's gotta be funnier than a Nazi POW camp. One right answer and $6,000 head your way. Let's rock. Imagine a spin-off of Hogan's Heroes set in the UN Security Council. Since only 5 nations have permanent seats, which character could not be guaranteed to represent his nationality? Sergeant Andrew Carter, Corporal Louis LeBeau, Colonel Wilhelm Klink, or Corporal Peter New? Since only China, France, Great Britain, Russia, and the United States hold permanent seats on the UN Security Council, Colonel Klink would not be guaranteed a role as a German representative. I can't wait for the episode where Hogan diffuses the Cuban Missile Crisis with a bottle of tequila and a few bars of chocolate. Alright, hit me. Here we have, a good sandwich is a work of art. Get a right answer, you're walking away with $4,000. Put your tray in the upright position, it's time for takeoff. What would be the most appropriate name for a sandwich which, instead of using pita bread, used Piety bread? A Jesus LT, a still life fruit melt, an open-faced Mona Lisa, or a Peter? A Piety is a work of art that depicts the Virgin Mary mourning over the body of Christ. And you can serve those communion wafers with it, like chips. Okay, pick a category.
Swing your partner 1 and 3. A do-si-do for the big 13.
The category? 4-letter word for what you don't know. Set up straight. This one's worth $6,000. So you like crossword puzzles, right? Well, see if you can solve part of one now. 1 across, Arthur Blank, crossword puzzle creator. 3 down, daily journal containing first crossword appearance. What 2 words fit these clues? Fox, Champagne Courier, Godfrey Daily News, Miller, Liverpudlian Review, or Win New York World?
You're wrong, and stay out of my purse.
Here's what you should have picked. Arthur Wynn invented the crossword, and the first modern crossword was published in the New York World. And soon, delighted children all over the world discovered words like rattan and aves. Category, please. Coming at you, fine dining in the Paleolithic era. Think you could handle $6,001 bills?
It's a prehistoric bird. It's a primeval plane.
No, it's Peking Man, able to leap anthropological stages in a single bound.
Which evolutionary advance made Peking Man the first of our ancestors capable of enjoying a good Peking duck? Teeth to tear and chew meat, the ability to digest protein, the use of fire for cooking, or tools for cooking? Peking Man, also known as Homo erectus, was the first to use fire for cooking. But Peking Man still had to order the duck 24 hours in advance. Okay, I need a category. Well, wouldn't you know it, we got ourselves a dis or dat question. The category for this dis or dat question is, wash your filthy mind out. Okay, here's the bit. I'm going to read off 7 4-letter words, and for each one I want you to tell me whether it's a popular magazine or a brand of soap. If it's the name of a popular magazine, push the square key on your controller. If it's a brand of soap, as if you're familiar with soap, press the circle, and hit the triangle button if you want to skip. Each correct answer will net you $1,000, but $1,000 off for each one you miss or any that you just don't get to. Okay, give me 30 seconds on the clock. Let's do it. Time, magazine or soap? Life. Lava. Self. Dove. Zest. One more. L. You missed one, but you hit on 6. Nothing to feel bad about. Let's look at your new total. Now, doesn't that feel better? Good, let's move on. I need a category. Let's see what we got going. Psychoactive drugs or I Remember Mama. Better wake up, there's $6,000 at stake. Okay, classic rock fans, are you depressed because you think music will never be as cool again as it was in the 60s? Well, say a psychiatrist writes you a prescription for the pills that Mother gives you from the Jefferson Airplane song White Rabbit. Which is true of their effect? They make you larger, they make you... In White Rabbit, the pills that Mother gives you don't do anything at all. So why don't you just throw away your Freedom Rock LPs and join the 90s, okay? All right, hit me.
Number 17.
And this one is letter 24 plus question mark equals X plus Y. This one can net you $6,000. Hey, remember the movie Stand and Deliver about the math teacher who inspired his unmotivated students? Well, look at what one of the kids carved into their desktop.
Mr. Escalante has a fuzzy set.
What is this student mocking his math teacher for? His group of letters that represent numerals, his formula that proves 1 does not equal 1, his 2 groups of numbers sharing members, or not knowing the value of X. Bet you wish you'd pick this. In math, a fuzzy set is a set whose members overlap with other sets. And let me tell you, as a guy who's been there, that can really hurt. Okay, pick a category. Well, what do we have here? As the word turns, you get 4,000 clams for this one. So, you think you know your soap operas? Well then, which of these opera titles is an anagram of a famous brand of soap? Aida, Carmen, Tosca, or Deflator Mouse? The letters in Tosca, an Italian opera composed by Puccini, can be rearranged to form the word Coast, which is a brand of soap. I'm not sure what Tosca means, but I think it's some sort of condiment. Category, please. Well, looks like this category is From Bad to Verse. $2,000 says you don't know this one. Just step up and take a swing at this one. Which of the following poets might have written this question? Carl Sandburg, Sylvia Plath, E. Cummings, or Walt Whitman? No. Have you been smoking leaves of grass? In case you're wondering, E. Cummings was known for using only lowercase letters in his poems and sometimes placing the words in different places on the page, as if it weren't hard enough to read poetry. Okay, I need a category. This one's called The Playground Ain't Big Enough for the Both of Us, and it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. You know, kids at school can be really horrible to other kids with problems. Why would the kid at school who suffers from gynecomastia be teased? He ejaculates prematurely, he's in a coma, he has breasts, or he pees sitting down. A condition in which a man grows breasts is called gynecomastia. And all his friends call him he-booby. I need a category.
Welcome to the Jack Attack.
Keep your eyes on the screen, and when you see 2 words that match, hit your buzzer. If you're right, I give you $2,000. If you're wrong, you're going down 2,000. But don't forget,
Remember the clue.
not any old word's gonna do it. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Hangin' with the wee folk. I don't know, there's something strange about having the words hangin' and wee in the same sentence, but I digress. Well, you could have done better, but then again, you didn't have any competition. Let's see your score. That's the game. Wow, you were the best guest we had this whole game. Really? Now, do me a favor. Take a quick look to your left, now your right, and repeat after me.
You know